it's Raquel on Recovery to Wellness. Welcome back to my channel. This is where survivors radiate badassery. It is currently April 13th, 2020. I'm going to just read you guys a poem because I feel bad that I didn't film another video today. I filmed a video earlier and I was editing a video that I posted today. It took me like 2 hours or so. I guess 3 hours if you include the whole exporting and then uploading it. And then I was gonna film another one, but then I didn't, and then I was procrastinating, and then it was the whole thing. So, and I was just trying to read, which actually I probably should write down in my book that I'm not reading the rest of my book, or starting to at least, so, technically that is something that I could say, but I haven't, done that just yet. So I cheated a little bit because I started rereading it already in this poem that I'm gonna read you guys. I haven't looked at it since a very long time, but it's from my blog and I'm gonna read it to you guys because I don't know, I was just kind of thinking about kind of like some art kind of stuff and like, I don't know, read you some of my own original work, and I could read you guys like fanfiction stuff in the future, or if that's interesting. I was also debating on, I think I was gonna film the trigger warning video today, and then now I'm not, and now I was thinking about doing making a pitch for like the recovery reads kind of thing, but I'm not like super confident in it just yet, so I might just have that, you know, mull it over in my head a little bit more. But here is a poem. So this is called Not Maybe, But Definitely, and I wrote it on WordPress. Well, I mean, I wrote it on like on a notebook and then I put it on WordPress. Back on my blog on August 10th, 2016. I think I wrote it maybe August 9th. And my blog is recovery, same username here, recoverytowellness.wordpress.com. There's some quotes in it too, so like talking. And it's also like mental health related, mental health conditions and recovery and all of that. Anywho, here we go. So the daily prompt, which is the prompt word was maybe, so again the title is Not Maybe But Definitely, from circa summer 2016. The world has gone on long enough, treating the mentally ill awful and rough. From mocking our symptoms to dismissing us as self-proclaimed victims. We huddle in our corners, isolated and grieving like mourners. Cut off from the world, our damaged souls frayed and furled. We want to come out and shout all about, look at me, I exist, don't you see? That's quotes. Why do you choose to turn your back on us like we are an unlit fuse? Can't you see all that you are doing to me? Your eyes are glued to the skies, the clouds not parting, muffling our cries. How can't you hear me? How do you not care? No, you snap back, I do care, I just cannot bear. Bear what? We reply. This is our burden to carry. Maybe, you mutter, but it is too often scary. It is scary because you do not understand the light that scatters through us, falling like sand. And how am I to know if you are strong enough or to fall like snow? Because we are mighty and strong, we sing our beautiful survivor song. A song you sing? What is this you speak of? Listen well and you will see our love. We sing of courage, of strength and light. We sing long into the prowess of night. We are human and we feel that our experiences are very real. We may cry, we may linger, we may stumble along like a make-believe figure. But we are tough in mind and in body and in mind. We are tough in body and in mind, and we will stand no longer for you to be unkind. We demand our powerhouse to be seen. Our voices linger and they are not keen on being silenced and hidden for any longer. Maybe this is something you should ponder. We are ill in mind, and while you may be blind, it does not make us broken, rather allows us to be spoken. That we are not alone, and that we shall be known. as gladiators, as warriors, as fighters. Some of us may even be writers. We are strangers no more, doctors, artists, professionals galore. We have degrees, this we shall decree. We are just like you, similar, but with a different view. I see, you stammer. There is more of you than just one. Why, but of course, my friend. Why ever would there be none? I still do not completely understand what it is you see, how you can live this life and just be. It is through time and much patience that we develop our climb, yet it is worthwhile for us to find our hope, to believe in a better tomorrow and positively cope. Our journeys may be chaotic, but to some of us we smile and say exotic. And with resiliency we manage to live, with meaning and purpose we choose to give. To those in our community who still struggle, and for those of you who have yet to juggle what it is like to be sick, with no choice allowed to pick, what it is that inflicts us. So thus we ask to be shown patience and kind, for us to learn and find what it means to be happy to be alive. For we may always strive to live a life worth living, for you to be forgiving, and for us to be proud that we've been allowed, this is a long poem, that we've been allowed to bring life to another day where eventually we are okay. I definitely didn't finish that. I missed the last quotation mark, but yeah, interesting. That's interesting. Like, again, I don't think I even, like, it doesn't even say anything else. I have, like, no other, like, there's just no explanation. It's just, that's what, you see, you get what you get. I like how I said that. I'm like, this is a really long poem, and then it, like, ended, like, soon after. Like, 2 more lines down and it ended. But I like that, yeah. I haven't looked at that in a very long time. Very interesting. I really think I wrote it on the 9th, but I don't know, maybe I didn't. I posted it on the 10th, I guess, of August, 2016. About 8 years ago now. It's wild. So yeah, that was my poem. It's an original poem. I haven't written a poem in a long time, but I don't always, like, rhyme very much. I'm more of a free verse, like, whatever kind of thing. There was a poem that I wrote. It's an epic. I wrote it back in high school, and it's, like, one of my favorite ones ever. I've been thinking about reading that one out quite often lately. That one's called Search and Rescue, and it's, like, a huge poem. I posted it on DeviantArt, but, like, over the years, because of the changes that have happened on that website, all of, like, the italicized and, like, structure that I, like, slanted it and stuff, like, even on my blog, like, it doesn't allow me to, like, move from, like, you know, far left to, like, the middle to, like, whatever. So unfortunately, all of that lost that essence, but debating if I should read it from my DeviantArt page or if I should just find the original where I wrote it down and stuff. I don't know. But that's called Search and Rescue, and it's a really good one. I really love that one. It's one of my all-time favorites. There used to be something I know on DeviantArt called prosody, which is like when you take a prose, right? A prose that has the, like, parameters of, like, a poem, but it's like a short story instead. And then I used to call what I wrote prosy poems because they're like poem, like, stanzas and such, but, like, all the detail of a short story, but, like, less of, like, the grammatical kind of stuff. But I don't think that ever caught on. But yeah, now I might find a Search and Rescue. I might find that. Anywho, this is that video at least, so thank you so much for watching. If you have any tips on how to get better at, like, spoken word poetry, let me know, because this is one of the first times I've ever, like, film myself reading out a poem out loud kind of thing, so I'll split up search and rescue. I'll do another video real quick. Yeah, it was interesting. I liked that. I want to do like some of the things you didn't know about me as like a video and stuff too. I think that'd be fun. I can mention some of my like university days and my prime of college days. I think that'd be cool. So, is there any poetry or short stories that you've written? Let me know in the comments, and as always, stay safe. Much love and light to you, and I will see you in another video. Thank you so much for watching, and please do consider subscribing because I'm trying to grow the channel and it would be nice to have you on board. And feel free to leave any comments in the comment section. If you have criticism, if you have praise, whatever you would like, all is welcome here and genuinely welcome. So, alright. And let me know what your tips for spoken word poetry, and that I want to take a public speaking class, something I plan to do this year. So, all right, toodles.
Guiding like a lighthouse to